Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am in the beautiful Cotswold Countryside, just outside Bourton-on-the-Water, and I am doing the Windrush Way, and it's absolutely stunning. It is a boiling day. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm amazed I got out today. A bit of a bus journey, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I don't know what else to say really, but I hope you enjoy journeying with me, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I've just gone past Ashton Farm, I think that's what it's called. I met some really nice people a minute ago who are much fitter than I am, and I've just had to take my asthma inhaler. I'm a little bit slower than anticipated, but I think, oh hello, look at that, not distracted. Yes, it took me forever to get out of Bourton because I didn't really know where the start was, and trying to find the route out. But once I was on it, it was fine. And so I think the next plan is just to take the next stretch just a little bit easier, slow the pace down and be steady. That's the plan anyway. Okay, see you later. Hello. So I plonked myself in the middle of somewhere. I feel like I've actually swallowed grass. I haven't. It's just that's what hay fever does to you. And I'm literally sat in the middle of a, well, on the edge of a meadow. So maybe this wasn't the best place to have a regroup, but hey, I need to sit down, and this is the only bit of shade. You can see that's sunshine. That's very much sunshine. So I make the most of the shade, and I'm gonna have some snacks. I can't remember what I've got in here. The most randomest stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna have something to eat and then crack on. I'll let you know roughly where I am. We'll find out, and yeah. Cream crackered. That is really, really good. I've knocked you out. So I'm about there on the map, and I've only walked from here. So I've got a fair way to go because this is only on map 1, and I've got 3 of these. So better get a crackle on. Now you got the right idea, sitting in the shade. And on we go. It's So here I am, back on the floor again. It is an absolutely boiling day, and I think it's about 12:30. I'll just double check. I'm not making as bad time as I thought I was, considering it was a really slow start and I was navigationally challenged at the beginning. So I'm not worried, because I think even if it took me an hour and a half longer because of the heat, I still should get home in time. I might just double check what the buses are in Winchcombe, so I definitely know I can get home. Yeah, that would be a sold, wouldn't it? If I got all the way to Winchcombe, I was like, no buses left. But I know they do run quite late, so here's hoping. But yes, I'm gonna have something to eat. I had that little mini pepperami earlier. That was like rocket fuel. I can highly recommend. So there were some people, so I stopped talking. But I think I was talking about pepperoni. Yeah, the little sausage thing. I recommend it. What I'm not sure I recommend is the Trek protein bar things that have got chocolate on the top, because it's just ended up in a crushed mess, which would be okay if it was just normal flapjack, but it's like gooey and manky. I mean, it tastes good, but not again. I was thinking long-term trails, it'd be good. Let's carry on this conversation in a minute. I think I've still got bits in my mouth, but I'm not chewing, that's fine. Yeah, those Trek bars with chocolate on the top, I just think they're a little bit kind of not great. But the plain ones I think would be really good, like any kind of flapjack. I'd recommend that. I just think I was trying to try out some things. I realised this is my first video, so you may well have seen all my flabby bits. You might well have seen my massive butt. I can't really help that really, and my option is to go for walks and hopefully get rid of this steroid flab, or stay at home. And who doesn't want to, you know, look at this? Who does not want to enjoy this beautiful view? So, you know, apologies if you're offended by that, but the reality is we're all different shapes and sizes, so it's not like I'm walking around naked. So thank goodness it's not that kind of channel. So yeah, I'm pooped, I'm knackered, but I will be. It's a really hot day, and I'm not regretting doing a walk this long, but yeah, was it the wisest thing to do on a hot day, knowing that I haven't really done a proper walk since 6 months ago? I've had COVID since, a chest infection that lasted 5 weeks. I'm out of puff because the hay fever's properly kicked off everything. I slept for 19 hours after, so I went to a really cool shop that do outdoor gear, and I was trying on sleeping bags, and I was just rolling around like a big beached whale trying to find one that would fit around my shoulders, and it was hilarious. I absolutely knackered myself out to the point that on Sunday on Saturday night I slept, and I slept all of Sunday, so I slept for like 19 hours, which is a bit ridiculous. And and it's now Tuesday, so the fact that I've had such a rubbish few days, I'm actually amazed I made it. I'm gonna just have a few more minutes here and then get cracking on, I think. So I will catch you soon, and here's hoping I would have made a bit more progress the next time I see you. That would be good, wouldn't it? But at least I shouldn't get blisters now I've removed the stickers. Hurrah! It's the little things. And I will love and leave you all. Cheerio. Ta-da. Absolutely stunning. Apart from the dung heap. So I'm currently sat in the middle of a track. I found the tiniest, well, it's not that tiny, but well, it's a tiny patch of grass to sit on. I've obviously got my fold-up pad that I chopped up my X-Ped foam mat, and that's proven really helpful this trip, just to be able to sit anywhere and not get dust on your bum. I'm slightly worried on time because I definitely am not as far ahead as I would hope, but I've got a long way to go still, and it's just such a hot day, but I'm just taking it steady. It's been mainly track for the last bit. I'm just following this track all the way up to something beginning with W House, Winston House or something like that. Or yeah, beginning with W, and then I head up north and then wiggle around a bit. If I can just make a bit more progress in the next hour, I'll be very happy. I think I should make the last bus at 18:37, as long as I keep on track. I'm not regretting this, but yeah, I think this heat has made it tricky, for certain. I wouldn't want anyone to, yeah, I'm not going to suggest you do this in this heat. But on that note, I better crack on. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon. I'm not giving much updates or lots of nice B-rolls and stuff just because I'm like, I need to crack on. But I'll see what I can do. If I find something interesting, then yeah, of course I will. But I'm going to get on a bit more and hopefully, yeah, make some progress. Cheerio! So I'm sat down for another rest. I apologise for the traffic noise in the background, but I found a really nice tree. It is just gone 3, yeah, 3:10, and I'm just going to find out where I am on my printed maps. So I did bring some maps with me. I've been using my phone OS as well, just mainly to test the reliability of it, and it's been pretty good, which is good. But I've tried not to use it that much just because I need the practice. So here we are. So we started here, Bourton. We made it somehow all the way up here. Oh no, down here. Past Aylworth. I'm hoping we're nearing page 3, but no, we're not. We are. Where am I? Am I even here? Yeah, I've been to here. I'm up here. I'm here. Oh, that's not good, is it? So I'm only on page 2, and I was hoping to be on page 3 by 3, and it's obviously gone past 3. And it's going to take me about another hour and a half, I think, to walk up all of that. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's only I thought it was a bug. And then I've got all of this, I think. No. What have I got? Yeah, so from all of this. So that's a good an hour and a half as well. Okay, so it might not be so bad if I get a jiggy along, because the bus is at 18:37, and I reckon it's going to take me another hour and a half. And there's some nice wooded bits as well, which will just give a bit of reprieve because I think it's been so hot. I'm absolutely baked. I've got sunburn, even though I've applied sun cream about, I don't know, 3 times at least. I think I've just sweated it off. But I could make it. If I don't make it, I've decided I can get a taxi from Winchcombe to Presbury and then get a bus from Presbury near to my house. So if it gets to 7, it should be alright. I might even go to the pub and get some grub there and recover. I mean, the only other option I've got is I could potentially walk home to Cleve Hill, which is up this way, and then further down. But I think that's madness. So I think I'm going to be absolutely broken. Even I'm half broken now. So that's the plan. that's where I'm at. I've done much recording in the last hour, probably not. But what I might do is do a little bit, and yeah, I might do a little bit, try and capture some of the countryside. It is literally just field after field. I've been through quite a lot of, like, between fields there's a lot of brambles and the path isn't very clear and it's quite unsteady underfoot, so that's taken a lot longer than I anticipated. I've definitely learnt a lot on this trip, and I'm really enjoying myself. It's just this heat. I would have had heat exhaustion without this hat, for absolutely no doubt about that. I would have been quite poorly, I think. I have had a little bit of a headache from time to time, but I've just made sure that I've had time out like I'm having now. I think it's much more important that I get to Winchcombe in one piece, not in pieces. There have been times when I've been tempted to see whether there's any buses through the half little villages that I've been going through, but I don't think there is. I'll definitely have a bit of a future me chat through some of the things and some of the route in a bit more detail about the Windrush Way overall. It has been a bit of a rush, the Windrush, but it is just this heat. I'm baking. I'm going to serve me up with mint sauce at the end. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I will give an update. I think once I get to like the next hour or two, we'll see where I'm at and how far I can get. Hopefully if I get a bit of reprieve from these woods, then it should be a lot better, but we'll just see how we go. And on that lovely note, I shall see you guys soon. So, my feet are absolutely broken. And it's just because I've been walking through that. It's basically shingle, but like massive rocky shingle, and I cannot wait for the next bit where it's not there, so it's back to a kind of normal path. A bit softer underfoot. I think my feet will appreciate it. That was hard going. That was a long slog. I was really hoping that coming through woodland would be a lot more sheltered, and that was definitely true. I'm glad the heat has kind of subsided a bit, but definitely I've decided tracks are just horrendous to walk on. I'd rather walk on a tree. Well, a bit random. I'm never gonna, this is taking forever, but I will get there eventually. It wouldn't be called Sloth Outdoors if I did things quickly, would it? Let's face it. There's good reason why I called it that. Yeah, I very much do take it at my own pace, but it does mean I get things done, so can't really complain. Maybe just not the best day to be doing a walk like this when it's just so hot. And I won't complain anymore about that, because, hello, you can see how hot it is. Well, the sun's out and it's summer. So yeah, he's hoping the next bit is a little kinder, and yeah, I don't know idea where I am, but I know I'm on the right path. That's the most important thing. Well, I think I know where I am. I know roughly where I am. I think I could easily find myself on the map again. And on that lovely note, I shall leave you in peace. Alright, bye. So yet again, you find me sitting down. Oh my word, that has been a hard slog. It is literally the heat at the minute. It's coming up to 5 o'clock. The last bus leaves at 18:37, and I'm almost on my last map, and I reckon I can do it in about 1.5, and there is a breeze now, so I'm just trying to boost my energy levels with some orange juice. The only thing that I can really eat at the minute is raisins. I don't like raisins, but I bought them because I knew they're good for a bit of a sugary hit. I know jelly babies are popular, but I think I just would have found them way too sweet. I mean, I know raisins are sweet, but I don't know, I feel like my taste buds are really sensitive at the minute. So definitely struggling to get, I think, enough nutrition in me today. I don't think that's unusual. my body just has a habit of kind of going into kind of, I don't know. Yeah, when I used to run marathons, I know I don't look like a marathon runner, but I used to be. And I used to find that doing the marathons, I never was able to keep nutrition up, and I don't know, I never found a breakthrough. But I never tried those gels or energy kind of stuff. I just can't stomach anything that's substantial. Like, I've nibbled, but I've not been able to really eat. So I need to really think about that, I think, moving forward, try a few options. It might be that I just need to take some like rehydration salts. I don't think I'd mind that so much. I mean, I've drunk 3 litres of water, which has meant lots of, I've discovered lots of bushes on the way. That was funny. Yeah, so I've had a really lovely day, and what I'll do is I'll go through the route when I get home, and hopefully, I mean, you've seen rolling countryside before, you all know what it looks like, but I'll talk through the route and the things that I found challenging, and some top tips for the trail. I mean, it's not that big a trail, is it? But it's a good day's walk, depending on your fitness levels and the heat, and when you decide to do it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I ought to really crack on, so I will do that. But trust you all well, and having a good day and enjoying this heat. It's just glorious, isn't it? Just maybe not great hiking weather, but there is a bit of a breeze now, so I'll enjoy that. And I've just tried to cool down as much as I can before setting off again, because it really is just hits you. If you're going uphill, you've got blaring sun in your eyes. Well, it's not my eyes, but you know, my whole body. It's just not fun really, but yeah, I can't complain really. It's absolutely beautiful. And on that note, I really ought to head off, otherwise I really will be missing this bus, and it would be so annoying if I missed it by like 30 seconds or something, wouldn't it? I wonder if I'll get a second wind and just be able to fly down there. I mean, with this breeze it will help, but yeah, I'm gonna head off, but I'll hopefully catch you again later. Alright, bye. So I think I'm about to, I don't know where I'm about to head to, but essentially I've just gone down this horrendous road. I'll try and show you. It's just really tight, and so you just have to have your wits about you. I definitely am not going to make this bus. It's a beautiful, beautiful. I'll go over past this gate and show you. That's Cleve Hill over there, and then you can see the Malverns in the distance, and I'm heading down to Winchcombe, and it should be all downhill now. However, I still don't think I'm going to make this bus in like 17 minutes or whatever, not even that, 15 minutes, so I'd be gutting if I like miss it by 10. We'll see how we go. There's always the pub, isn't there? Alright then, I better crack on. So I have decided that I am definitely not making this bus. So it is just beautiful here. So I might as well just take my time. Let's see if I can walk and talk. This would be hilarious. Me and multitasking doesn't really go together. We can't tell, but I'm actually limping. The nice thing is about the stabilisation on this is that you can't really see the fact that I'm looking like a broken woman. I am probably burnt to a crisp. I've applied sun cream 4 times. Has it helped? Maybe it would have been more burnt if I hadn't tried, but I am definitely burnt. I've got anti-sun with me. I may well find some shade and put it on preventatively. Well, I don't think that works like that, does it? But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed journeying with me on this. As I say, this is the first long walk I've done in absolutely ages, so I can't promise that they'll all be this long. Probably just as well, because I'll probably end up moaning the whole time. And I don't think that's great watching, is it? I do have a sense of humour, I do promise. That will come out probably when it's just not 25 degrees with the sun blasting down on my face. And snotty nose from hay fever, which isn't normally that bad, but I think I'm just hot and bothered, and it's like muggy, and I don't mind though. I mean, I actually weirdly prefer grey miserable weather. I don't know why. It's cooler, and I don't know. I know there's something weird about knowing that there's a view there but you can't see it. I think it's just I don't know, maybe a bit of a cathartic feeling when I find like bleak places and like, this is how my life is. It's not really that bad, but it's not easy sleeping a lot and having to kind of juggle energy levels. I mean, the walk said it was going to take 6 hours, or maybe 6.5, and you know, I left probably about 10:10, and I'm probably going to get there about 7. You know, that's quite excessive. I think what's really annoying is that I've ended up, if I'd left the earlier bus, I definitely would have made it. It was so annoying, but I just wasn't ready in time for the early bus. But it was about like an hour and a half before. I hadn't showered. I'd like packed my stuff on my rucksack and all that jazz, and I'd ended up oh, I'm doing again. Oh well, you'll have to just deal with that, I think, on what I'm saying. What was I saying? Oh, you'll get used to this. My word, I don't know, I'm not very good with words, although I think my friends would disagree and say that I'm just funny to be around, because I wouldn't say I suffer from malapropism. Normally it's quite entertaining, like if you're walking down the stairs and you're saying I feel absolutely ravishing, and that's not what I meant. I meant ravenous or famished. I got them mixed up and just ended up saying this random, well, it isn't a random word, it's an actual word, but it's definitely not what I meant. I don't think I've ever felt ravishing. It's not really, I mean, I don't think I'm the ugliest cookie in the jar, but I'm certainly not the prettiest either, so, and I'm chilled about that. Okay, so yeah, so here we go, just walking. I've gone on for 6 minutes. Am I really going to put all this waffle in? Probably. I think one of the funniest things about this walk is that I took a 1.5 litre bottle, what's it called, hydration pack, and a 2 litre bottle. So I've had 3.5 litres. I've still got about half a litre left, and I could hear like the whole way of the beginning. I could hear like the swishing of the water, and I thought it was the river, and then the river disappeared and I could still hear the swishing, and I realised it was me and my water bottle, which I thought was really funny. But then I would find that funny. I probably ought to concentrate on where I'm going now, but I am just going to turn you around quickly before I disappear. And I think you might have just seen, oh, I don't know what you just saw. Right, I think we're going around there, but look at that. I mean, you can't see because the sun's in the wrong place, but it's just a beautiful place. I love it. I am going to find out which way I'm going though. Apparently, a friend of mine said that it's hiking naked day today, so let's be grateful that I didn't partake in that. That would be, yeah, it's not really my style. Not really my style. There's just some things the world does not need right now. Oh, sorry, stiffly. I really hope there's no more hills. Although going down is actually quite, I don't know, it's unpleasant on the feet. I think my body is broken we'll find out how much tomorrow. I definitely have got blisters. That's just unpleasant. Right, so after all that wittering, I've decided this is probably a good opportunity to wish you all well and say cheerio. It's been wonderful getting this camera out and to share this journey with you all. The channel is very much about people really enjoying the outdoors, regardless of whether your health is not great or you're a little bit out of shape, or just think that maybe you can't quite achieve what you think you can, and just wanted to really kind of help people to see that actually there are plenty of things that you can do outdoors, that you don't have to be an expert, you just have to be wise and have some good self-awareness about where your limitations are. It's okay not to climb the highest mountain or to aim for the sky or the moon, whatever. I think we all have our spheres, I think that's the word I'm looking for, of like influence and also of ability. We can't all be amazing at the same thing, and that would make us boring really, but there are always small things that you can do. And I think it's important if you've got energy issues or if you're epileptic like me. Today, for example, I was definitely at risk of having a seizure because of the heat and because of the exhaustion, which is why I just took it slow. And I think that's the thing to take away from these mini adventures. It's just knowing where you're at in your experience and trying to find that one thing that's that step further, and trying to push in a way that's not going to make you unwell. I just wanted to get to the end of today. Oh, and I've got quite a bit to go, so I better leave you all in peace. I might take a few more little videos or recordings on the way down, but yeah, I hope you guys are well and you stay safe and enjoy this lovely weather, and see you next time. Cheerio.